Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome to another deck review. Today, oh, by the way, no, you're not looking at this incorrectly. I'm going to show you in a minute why the box is on its side. This is a box of cards called Tarot Made Easy by Barbara Moore, very famous person. And the artwork is by Eugene Smith. Now, you'll recognize the artwork as soon as you see it. This is a hideous box. It's this squishy, ultra cheap box, okay, ultra cheap box. It's, however, very pretty, and on the back it's got like a whole lot of writing and stuff. It is a ultra beginners tarot. It's actually a learning tarot. It's not a tarot deck that you would pull out for your friends and do readings with. This would be a tarot deck specifically for absolute beginners to learn with, and Barbara Moore is the queen of tarot teaching. Okay, so it comes in this box. The box used to have a little plastic insert, but mine broke, which shows you how cheap this is. Okay, it does come with this really cool book. It's a big book. You can see there, guys, a big book. Okay, and it's really cool. It's stuffed with information, and I mean stuffed with information. It's a black and white book. It gives an enormous amount of information in very simple terms. It's a book that people will learn with. Okay, your tarot, your way. Gorgeous cover, lovely feel to it. Nice thickish book. I love stuff that comes like this, and so easy to learn with. Okay, now the deck, because the plastic thing broke, I've had to put the cards into this beautiful R2 cheapy foil bag. Okay, because otherwise the cards tend to fly around inside the box. So this is what the back of the cards look like. Let's just do that first. That's the back of the card. So pretty. Look at that. It's just like really pretty, you know. The card quality, the stock is terrible. It's so cheap. But again, this is a ultra cheap deck that you would use specifically to learn. Okay, this is not a deck I would recommend you buy and actually use for readings. It is purely for learning, and it's an excellent and beautiful little deck for those who've never ever done tarot before. But you can see that the card quality is crap. It is reasonably glossy. You could get away with reading outdoors or reading inside. It's almost a bit by bit reworking of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. What I've done is I've edged mine in blue, just to be, you know, it's a lot of blue. There's blue. It's just funky. I just love that. And of course, it's a proper deck. It's not a pip deck. It's a real RWS clone deck that you can use to learn with. All right, I'm going to quickly run through the major arcana with you. The major arcana is, well, you're going to see that the major arcana is almost identical to the RWS. It's just a little bit more funky. Okay, so there's the Fool. I'm not even going to comment on the dogs, on the cats, on this thing. There's the Magician. You can see this is RWS clone. Okay. Here is the High Priestess. Now that is an Empress. There she sits with all her boobs and big boobs and her flowers and her this thing. Okay, that's the Empress. Here's the Emperor. Oh, looks pretty sulky to me. Love it. Love it. Here's the Hierophant in all his glory with his big hat. Whoops. I can tell you this deck shuffles so nicely because it's a little bit slippery. Okay. Here are the Lovers. Guys, you can see this is very much Rider-Waite-Smith. Very easy to learn with. This is the Chariot. One of his sphinxes are incredibly lazy. That would be me if I was pulling a chariot. Here we have Strength. Everything you would want in a Strength card. Okay. Even the infinity sign above her head. Boop. Here we have, this is such a cool Hermit. This, I think, is my best card in this whole deck because it's so different to any of the other Hermit cards out there. And it's very different to the RWS, but it's still, you can see it's the Hermit. Just such a cool Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune. Now you see how easy it is. Bright colors, nice size cards, and at the bottom in big writing, you've got the number and you've got what it is. This is excellent for learning. Here you have Justice. Here you have the Hanged Man. Here you have Death. Again, it's like the RWS Death, just slightly more popping. Interestingly enough, Temperance is a man here. Look there. That's Temperance, male. Here we have the devil, which is literally just the devil. Okay, nothing fancy, nothing schmancy. Here we have the tower card. Here we have the star, very traditional. Here we have the moon, traditional except for the face in the moon. And I understand, and please, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been told that that is actually the face of the artist in there, okay? I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. Here's the sun, pretty little child on a horse. Here's judgment, okay? And here we have the world. This is such a cute deck, guys. I freaking love this deck. It's so cute. It's the ideal deck for learners, okay? It's the perfect deck for learners. So if you don't want to go and spend a fortune on a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, get this by Barbara Moore. She's an excellent teacher. The book is easy. The cards are adorable. And it's, as I say, it's a really cheap deck. I will be putting the Amazon link below. I'm Matt from Tabby Tarot, and I will see you next Sunday for another deck review.